From being a content creator and streamer for the last couple of years now, I see a lot of things that people do that I don't always agree with, especially with the gear that they buy. More often than not, I see people way overspending on things that they don't need or things that are way overkill for what their needs are, and that is why I teamed up with the Sony Alpha Universe to make this video, so thank you to them for making this video possible. So on the desk here, I have a Sony A1, and this is a 130,000 Rand camera or $6,500, and for 90% of content creators, this is way overkill. And this is a Sony ZV-E10. It is a 13,000 Rand camera or $800 camera, and for most content creators, this is actually perfect. So why do most creators want to go for this instead of this? And the reason I've seen most is the fact that people think that the smaller, cheaper camera won't look good or won't be able to do what they want it to do. And lately, in the last couple of years, these smaller, cheaper entry-level cameras have gotten really good and they provide really good quality for their price. So over the last couple of years, I have to say that these smaller entry-level cameras have really gotten to a point where their quality is comparable to that of their full-size, more expensive counterparts, which is really great for content creators. Now, when I started out, I bought myself an inexpensive crop sensor camera, which was amazing. It really took the quality of my videos to the next level compared to the webcam I was using at that time. But when I decided to actually upgrade to a full frame camera, the problem came in that I had to sell all of my lenses as well as the body, which really made a dent in my pocket because you never really get back what you put in. Now with Sony cameras, it means that you can actually go out and buy yourself a Sony ZV-E10, which is 13,000 Rand, which comes with a lens, by the way. And then as soon as you're ready to make the upgrade to a full frame body, you can just take all of your lenses with you since they all use the same E-mount lenses. So you can really start investing early in better glass and then get your better body later down the line. The second reason I wanted to make this video is I feel a lot of people have this budget, and let's say hypothetically it's $3,000 or 60,000 Rand, and instead of going out and buying a camera, good lighting, good microphone, they just go out and spend their entire budget on a camera, and then once they start making videos, they are shocked that the video doesn't look as good as they thought it would be or as good as the person that they saw use that same camera. It is really important to know that a cheaper camera with great lighting can look similar or better than an expensive camera with bad or no lighting. So if you want to improve the overall look or the quality of your content, stop focusing just on buying one large, expensive camera and rather focus on the entire package, which is the camera itself, the light that you use, and then of course the mic as well. Another really important thing is to know how to use your camera and actually improving your skills as well. And that is where the sponsor of this video comes in, and that is the Alpha Universe. So if you want to learn how to improve your video and photography skills for free from some of the best in the industry, then you definitely need to join the Sony Alpha Universe. They partner with a bunch of people to bring you amazing content that is always changing, meaning you won't ever run out of content to watch, and the content is always fresh and new. So if you want to start learning today, check the link down in the description below. For me these days, it's less about the camera body that you use and more about knowing how to actually use that body. And of course, larger cameras like these do have their place, and it's more about the features that they have that these might not have, and usually it's more speciality type features. So let's say you need it for sports photography and you need a high frame rate shooting, then of course this one is going to be way better than this one, but it doesn't mean that you can't go out and use this one to start out with until you can actually afford this one. The ZV-10, for example, can shoot 4K video, which is more than enough for most people and will be great whether you are making YouTube videos, TikTok shorts, or short films. And the knowledge and the other gear that you use with this camera will really be the difference between your content looking good or your content looking bad. Now, like I said before, the reason that I like Sony is the fact that all their cameras use the same E-mount system, which means you can buy more expensive lenses and use it on your cheaper entry-level bodies until you can afford more expensive bodies and just take all of those lenses with you, which other camera brands don't really have. Now, other camera brands usually tend to split all of their lenses depending on the camera bodies that you use. So let's say you have a crop sensor camera, they'll have crop sensor lenses. Then if you have a DSLR camera that is full frame, they'll have lenses for that. And then their full frame mirrorless range will have different lenses, and even some of them have different lenses for their crop sensor mirrorless cameras as well. But with that being said, almost every other camera brand on the market today has some sort of entry-level mirrorless camera, which performs really great, can take really great photos and videos, and the need for full frame cameras or to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a camera just isn't there anymore. So when buying a camera, stop looking at what the other person is using or what the most expensive camera is that you can actually go and buy, and rather take a look at what your needs are and then buy the body according to your needs. Like I said before, if you need a camera for streaming, making YouTube videos and some short form content, then the ZV-E10 is probably going to be more than enough for you. It can connect to your PC via USB-C cable, meaning that you can use this camera as a webcam while streaming. It can shoot in high frame rates and even shoot up to 4K, which is more than enough even for the next few years to come. And then lastly, if you want to improve the overall quality of your content, remember to buy good quality lights, good quality mics, and good quality lenses as well, because as they say in the camera world, glass is more important than the body. And then, as always, until next time, cheers.